Karel Capek has an interesting story about a man who couldn't sleep, making his life seem divided into two parts. By day, he was energetic and full of life, engaging in exciting and eventful activities. But at night, a different reality set in, leaving him alone with his fears and anxieties. The author compares sleep to deep, dark waters that carry away our daytime worries, mistakes, failures, lies, and lack of love. How terrible it was for this man to be deprived of such relief because he couldn't fall asleep. The recommended amount of sleep is between 7 to 9 hours per night. However, not everyone manages to get good quality sleep. Insomnia is one of the most serious problems of our time. Today, we'll discuss the benefits of sleep and introduce you to foods that can help you sleep peacefully and without anxiety. Having trouble sleeping? We'll help you solve it. Why is it important for people to sleep at night? Have you ever wondered if a person could go without sleep? Why isn't it enough to just rest for an hour or two, and instead, we need to sleep through the entire night? The reason is that many vital processes occur in our bodies during this time. Restoring muscle strength. We've all experienced sleeping while sitting or in an uncomfortable position and then waking up with neck or back pain. For complete relaxation, we need to lie down horizontally. Only then can our rest be considered truly restorative. Body temperature drops. During sleep, physiological processes slow down, and body temperature begins to decrease. This is why we might wake up in the middle of the night feeling cold, only to find that our blanket has fallen off the bed. Blood pressure calms down. As we fall asleep, our breathing becomes steady and shallow, and our heart starts to beat rhythmically. This gives our other organs a chance to recover. Our reactions also slow down while we sleep. For instance, we may not hear loud footsteps or notice smells. The brain keeps working. Unlike the rest of the body, the brain continues to work quietly in a calm environment. It analyzes the information received during the day and processes data like a small computer. Remember the famous story of Mendeleev dreaming of the periodic table? It's not surprising, as his brain was simply organizing everything clearly. Appetite and immune system regulation. At night, we don't eat or drink, so our body burns some calories. Losing weight while sleeping is indeed possible. However, poor quality sleep can disrupt hormone regulation, leptin resistance, digestion, and weight control. As for the immune system, antibody production increases during sleep. This is why resting is always recommended for someone who is sick, as they are likely to feel better in the morning, and it really works. Maintain a proper diet. You might be surprised, but good sleep quality is closely linked to proper nutrition. What foods influence sleep, and is there a universal diet? Let's delve into these questions. Numerous studies and experiments show that certain foods can improve sleep quality. Conversely, some foods can cause poor sleep and leave you feeling drained. American scientists conducted an experiment with a group of average-weight men and women. For 4 days, participants followed a strict vegetable diet, excluding flour-based products, fatty foods, and sweets. During this period, they slept well for the recommended 8 hours, falling asleep in an average of 17 minutes. On the 5th day, fast food, baked goods, other unhealthy foods, and sugary soft drinks were introduced to their diet. As a result, it took much longer for them to fall asleep. Participants had trouble falling asleep, experienced interrupted and restless sleep, and woke up feeling groggy. The scientists concluded that sweets, baked goods, bacon, and sausage hinder normal sleep. Additionally, it's recommended to limit the consumption of coffee, milk chocolate, tea, and especially alcohol before bedtime, as these disrupt sleep structure and prevent the body from fully relaxing. Foods that improve sleep quality. Almonds. These nuts are rich in nutrients, particularly melatonin, fiber, antioxidants, and magnesium, which are important for regulating sleep. While no human experiments have been conducted, studies on mice showed that eating almonds is directly linked to better sleep. Mice that were fed almond pieces slept better than those that did not receive them. Turkey meat. This easily digestible food contains protein essential for cell building in our bodies. For those who often raid the fridge at night, turkey is a perfect choice. Scientists claim that turkey meat is an excellent sleep aid due to its high tryptophan content. This amino acid, like almonds, contains melatonin, which is responsible for sleep. Bananas. The sleep-inducing properties of bananas have been known for centuries. These tasty and visually appealing fruits effectively curb evening hunger. Fiber in bananas helps with satiety, but their benefits extend beyond taste. Magnesium and potassium in the fruit help normalize heart rhythm and blood pressure. Vitamin B6 and other substances in bananas are converted into melatonin and serotonin in the body. These hormones are crucial for sleep and mood regulation. Therefore, these yellow fruits are an ideal choice for promoting healthy sleep and well-being. Chamomile tea. This aromatic brew is well known for its beauty and health benefits. But how does it help with sleep? The secret lies in a compound called apigenin, which binds to receptors in the brain responsible for calming the nervous system. Additionally, chamomile tea contains other beneficial substances, such as coumarin, horseradish, tannins, and even ascorbic acid, which aids digestion. If you're craving chamomile tea, pharmacy herbal tea bags are recommended. Simply steep a tea bag in boiling water for no more than 10 minutes. For added flavor and aroma, you can add a small piece of lemon. Honey and oatmeal. If chamomile tea with bananas isn't quite what you crave before bed, try oatmeal with honey. Oatmeal is a good source of carbohydrates and magnesium, which help you relax. Honey is rich in glucose and melatonin, which can aid in a good night's sleep. White rice. Insomnia often strikes when we need a clear mind the most. Instead of turning to medications, consider a bowl of boiled white rice as a bedtime snack. You can add banana slices and honey for extra flavor. Why is rice so beneficial? Scientists conducted an experiment with two groups of people who had sleep disorders. One group was fed rice, while the other ate pasta and bread. Guess which group slept better at night? The group that ate rice experienced healthier sleep because rice contains tryptophan. Tryptophan calms the nervous system, helping people fall asleep more easily. Cherry juice. Nutritionists recommend another beneficial product for a good night's sleep: a glass of cherry juice or a handful of cherries to boost melatonin levels in the body. For optimal results, drink 200 grams of juice twice a day for a week. Dairy and fermented milk products. Traditional nutrition confidently states the benefits of dairy and fermented milk products for improving digestion and sleep. For example, kefir, yogurt, and cottage cheese are light protein foods that help remove toxins and positively affect complexion. Beneficial microorganisms like probiotics boost immunity. What happens if you drink a glass of warm milk every day? We can confidently say it will be beneficial. Milk has long been known for its unique qualities, valued throughout history, and often featured positively in myths and legends. High levels of phosphorus, proteins, and calcium make milk a truly remarkable product. Drinking milk at night is beneficial for health, helps with anxiety, and strengthens sleep. There are contraindications for dairy and fermented milk products in individuals with lactose intolerance. Answering questions. In conclusion, we are happy to address some of the most frequently asked questions. What foods should be excluded from the daily diet to improve sleep? You should reduce or eliminate caffeine, fatty, spicy, and heavy foods, as well as alcohol. Will a double portion of tryptophan-rich foods help with deep sleep? No, your diet should still be balanced. Foods with melatonin and tryptophan can be consumed not only before bedtime, but throughout the day. Additionally, consider individual intolerances and don't force yourself to eat them. What other foods help with sleep? Besides the foods mentioned earlier, dark chocolate, fatty sea fish, walnuts, mint or passion flower tea, and kiwi fruit are also beneficial for sleep. Limit your intake of sugar and salt. Lastly, remember that while your brain can work during sleep, the rest of your organs need to rest. Therefore, consume sleep-friendly foods 1-2 hours before bedtime. This allows your stomach to digest the food and stop working until the next morning. You can find many interesting videos about the benefits and harms of vegetables and fruits, as well as diseases and their treatments. So please don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon. I would also appreciate it if you could like this video and share it with your family and friends.